Young Tony and Yardy trying to represent the Kansas City Chiefs. It will be Yardy starting off with the ball first in this Chief Club Championship. Let's get to know the players a little better. Starting off with a young Tony. Tony Callaway, 19 years old, the Chiefs Club champion last year. TD, a great story from young Tony, but more than anything, one of the most respected minds in the game of Madden.
Young Tony has defied the odds his whole life. He is one of the most talented players we have in Madden. Let me tell you, I've played Tony a lot of times. I've never beaten him. He whoops me every time. This kid is so good on offense and defense, and I'm excited to see him compete here today to try to be the defending champion.
I mean, I've never beaten Tony either, but that is incredibly less impressive coming from me. Taking a look at his player to watch for Tony. It starts out on the defensive side at Taylor Mays.
Yeah, in order to shut down, Yardstick's very high-powered running attack, he's going to need that Taylor Mays with that out my way. We talked about Taylor Mays so many times on this broadcast already. He's so good, so tall, so much speed. He can jump, he can use him, he can play zone. Just so versatile, and he's going to need him if he wants to take down Yardy.
On the flip side, major Chiefs fan, it is Yardy. Nathan Horton, 30 years old. LCQ, had a great run in the LCQ last year. Top 4 in the Chiefs Club last year, lost to Space Jam in the semifinals. He's looking to get revenge this year. TD, talking with him, he's pumped. He's ready to go. Even with that full-time job, he wants to win that belt.
He's super excited. He wanted to give a shout out to Tyreek because if he does win this, he wants some Chiefs tickets. But yeah, Yardy's super ready for this moment. He's prepared. And the key to his offense is going to be that Joe Montana with Hot Route Master. We haven't seen a lot of it. I don't think we will see a lot of it in any of these clubs. Hot Route Master, though, you can get all different route trees on the field. You can do post routes, corner routes, all types of things. So if he wants to open up his offense, that Joe Montana is going to be huge for him.
Yardy said that Hot Route Master will allow him to be more creative and hopefully knock Tony off of his game. What a battle this will be. Cannot wait to see who comes out on top of this one. TD, we mentioned the AFC West. All 4 of these matchups about as even as they get.
Oh, yeah. This is a great day of action, man. I think all 4 of these games are really good. I think this is a very good matchup. Like I said, clash of styles. And then even our matchup after this, where we have Elite and Suspect, those 2 guys very equally matched. So such a great day of action here to start off Club Championship season.
By the way, I think Tony had my favorite answer to the question, why did you pick the Chiefs Club? His answer, because I won it last year. That's
Tony is honestly, he is so confident. I call him the swag champ, man. The kid has so much swag, so much confidence. He believes he's the best in the world. Every time you play him, he thinks he's going to beat you. And, man, I can't wait to see this game. Here we go.
By the way, best shoe game of any Madden player.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. He's always on top of the rap music, the shoe game, the clothes. He knows what he's doing.
As these guys set their audibles, how about the start to this day, TD? 8-1-8, 2-0, 2 spots in here. Now EMB looking to follow that up with a win, putting one of their, I think, roughly 400 people who were in this tournament into the finals in January.
Yeah, and we'll see how EMB starts off. Young Tony represent EMB. He labs with guys like Joke, Evil O, Lil Man. These guys are tournament veterans. Joke, the defending Madden Bowl champion, so he's going to be very prepared.
First down at 10, and it's going to be Yardy starting off in that I form close. Mentioned Joe Montana at the helm. And how about Saquon Barkley at halfback getting loose? Giants fan, a single tear rolls down their face. They think about what could have been this year with Saquon.
Always nice when you can start with a little chunk play. That power O to the weak side gets a big gain. You see Tony bringing heavy heat here. I would expect another power O or maybe a stretch.
How about a play action pass? And how about Tony prep for that one? Devin McCourty with the sack on Joe Montana.
Interesting call right there. You don't see a lot of guys passing out of their run sets. He goes with the play action. Tony bringing that heat off the edge, comes in for a clean sack.
He already run a lot out of this I form early in the game. Almost got tackled by his own fullback. He'll give it to Barkley. Barkley will find no room. Jones with the tackle. And behind the sticks is Yardy, 3rd and 19.
Yeah, this is the spot that Yardy didn't really want to get into. He's more comfortable running the ball. He says he got that Joe Montana for a reason, though. You're going to see him in this trips tight end. So he's going to have to cook something up. You don't have to get all 20 yards here, 19 yards, but you do need to get at least half. Try to get yourself in a manageable 4th down, and if not, you'll probably see him punt the ball.
First drives of the game can set the tone. We saw the Broncos club final 3 and out. As Turbo Jeff really set that tone defensively. First drive for Pavin, he found the end zone. What can Yardy do? 3rd and 19, Montana. Stepping right. Uh-oh, throw out a sack. Oh, that could have been picked off by Mays.
Whoa, risky, risky, risky. You see Tony wanted the pick right there. I think he was trying to throw that deep post. He should have just threw it away, but he tries to go to that deep post, and Tony gets off the field early.
I know everyone in the chat, every competitive Madden player, everyone loves those throw out a sack animations. They love them. Let me know in the chat what you think. Give me a 1 if you love to throw out a sack animation. Give me a 2 if you weren't listening to the question. I don't know if we're going to have a lot of 1s. I'm not going to lie.
Always keeping the chat involved. That a boy.
Listen, listen. They're hanging out with us all night. And don't forget, if you tune in for at least an hour tonight, you can earn a crown token. You can use that in-game to get that Nat 90 overall player. And if you watch every Tuesday to earn all 3, you can, on the finale of Derwin James versus the World in February, you can exchange those 3 for a 97 overall Derwin James. That will shore up the back end of any defense.
Yeah, man, one of the best cards you can get. You can put it, because you can sub him in at linebacker. You can play him at safety. He's able to play a little man coverage. You can have him in zone. He's so versatile for your defense.
See what young Tony's got dialed up on offense for the first time. At the helm, Josh Allen, quick throw, recognizing the heat was coming, and he'll get it into the hands of the playmaker, Reggie Bush.
And Nick, if you remember what Tony told us in that media call, he said he knows Yardy's going to bring 7 every play out of that 3-4 bear. It's exactly what's happening. Tony's got to be able to beat the blitz if he wants to be successful.
2nd and 2. There's the heat again. Oh, that could have been 6. Yardy knows he might have had a touchdown on the board.
Great adjustment right there. He had the play previously on the table route. Yardy recognized it, manned him up, and almost just threw a pick 6. Nice 3rd and 2 here. The heat is coming. Tony's recognizing it. He has that ability. Let's see what he does.
Here comes the heat. That's an inaccurate pass. And once again, another pick. And I think Yardy, you could see the steam coming out of his headphones.
Oh, man, he's bringing the goons every play, Nick. He's not playing any coverage. The heat is coming every play. Big 4th and 2. Can Tony handle the heat?
4th down and 2. There comes the heat. It's swatted at the line. Tony can't believe it. Yardy gets the stop in great field position.
Tony told us he's got to be able to beat the blitz, and so far he can't do it. Man, what a, oh, wow. Insane already to start. I can't believe he's just bringing the goons every single play. We'll see him go back to this run-heavy attack in beautiful field position.
1st down and 10. Hand off to Saquon. I feel like this year, one of the things I at least have noticed, it could be a little bit of confirmation bias, but it feels like the blitzers and the linemen are batting down more balls at the line than we've seen in the last couple Maddens.
Yeah, I agree. And you see, Yardy said, he told me, those 2 under pressures are key to his success for his scheme on defense. He has 2 guys in the middle with that under pressure ability, so it might force Tony to throw some inaccurate throws. Things could happen that Tony doesn't want to happen. So those under pressures at D tackle, along with bringing those 7 guys, is crucial to his success.
The question is going to be, so far, both defenses standing tall. If you're betting the over on this one, I don't think it's going to hit so far.
Valid point, valid point. Yeah, Tony's run defense looks phenomenal right now. You see him in that big nickel over G, bringing a lot of heat. He's able to contain the edges, and then his user up the middle has been phenomenal.
3rd down and 10. Barkley once again, stumbling, bumbling, and rumbling to the 19-yard line. 4th and 4. And you can see the feel of this game. No decision from Yardy. He's kicking 3 and taking the points.
Smart decision. You feel good about your defense from that first drive. Take your points, take the lead. You know, he had a one-on-one situation right there. He had the stretch to the outside, but Derwin James was able to make a big tackle.
3-0 as the kick is up and good. This is a great moment to mention, even in this COVID world. A big shout out to our League Ops admin team for getting this all handled as Tony finds Waller underneath. Listen, we've dealt. They're prepared for these sort of things. They got right into Yardy's and Tony's ear, got it set back up. Best admin team in the world.
Great job, phenomenal job. That was literally only 5 minutes. Probably one of the quickest return to actions ever. And here we go, big run.
There goes Reggie. There goes Reggie. Oh, what a block downfield. I don't know if it was legal, but it was effective. Down inside 20 goes Reggie Bush.
Beautiful play call by young Tony. He audibled over to that gun wide trio, goes to a little halfback base, gets to the outside, like I said, because the defense is so compact in that 3-4 bear. You're able to get to the outside, a lot of space, and now he's in business.
How about we go to another Lion? That's Barry Sanders. I think people do remember Barry as a Lion, right? They might not remember Reggie as a Lion, but Barry gets the Lion credit.
Obviously. Barry Sanders is the GOAT, man. The GOAT.
What could have been? Second out of 8 as Tony's in scoring position. We hit the second quarter, 3-0. Yardy with the lead. Appreciate you guys being patient as we dealt with that brief technical timeout. Quick throw to the flat. You see Tony's finding a game plan. The question is, does Yardy mix it up and start dropping some of these blitzers back?
I like what Tony's doing. He's got a little table route to the left, and then he's got the tight end on a little out route right there. So it's forcing Yardy to choose one with his user. I'd like to see Yardy just man those two guys up. Man up the tight end, man up the running back, make him throw something over the middle.
3rd and 4. Allen, quick throw. Oh, he had him wide open. And that pressure inaccurate gets to Josh Allen, and you see the head shake that Madden players around the world have made when they see inaccurate on the bottom of the screen.
You see those two under pressure abilities paying huge dividends right now for Yardy, because he's getting all these pressure inaccurate throws because of guys coming at him, and he had the angle route just wide open, and that hurts for Tony, but it's actually a good game plan by Yardy, knowing that that's going to happen if he has those abilities on the field.
2 field goals, all the scoring in this game. Oh, we are back in it. They are ready to go. Appreciate you guys hanging with us. Hope you enjoyed Derwin James versus the world. We got one more spot to fill tonight. Hand off to Barkley. Oh, it's just good to see these guys back on the gridiron, isn't it, TD?
Oh, it feels good to be back. You see Yardy, he liked what he saw right there. He goes with a hurry-up offense. That power O, he's able to pick up the user rush from Tony. Let's see if he goes right back to it.
Back into the I form for Yardy. 2nd and 1. Hand off to Barkley, fighting through tackles, picking up 4.
Looks like he might be onto something there. I think he likes what he saw, picking up that user from Tony. Looks like he's going to go to some shotgun maybe. He's thinking about what he wants to do. But I like this power O right now. He says maybe he found something. He found a way to pick up Tony's user rush. But Tony staying in that over G, very disciplined.
Saquon Barkley, torn ACL this year. Giants fans, NFL fans all over the world hoping for a speedy recovery for Barkley.
Let's go,
back
get
to
out,
Saquon.
run!
He's got room. 45-40, 35-30, 25-20. DRC will run him down, but we got early fireworks. It might have been a long pause since we played this game, but Yardy hasn't forgotten how to run the ball.
Oh boy, we talked about Tony maybe having the advantage with the break, but it looks like Yardy has the advantage now. He found something during this brief pause. He found this power O. He's able to pick up Tony's user rush from that linebacker position, and he breaks off a big run again. I just could keep going back to this power O. Tony has no answer for it right now. I would keep pounding it.
Oh.
How about a stretch run right side
Why
for
did
Derrick
we not
Henry?
do it?
And Yardy not happy with that one. Yeah, you do wonder when you got a play that's working that effectively, why go away from it?
Yeah, I would have went right back to it another time until Tony stops it. Keep pounding that power O. I don't know why he decided to go to stretch. He hasn't had any success all day with the stretch. Even if you come out in the trips, audible down to the power O. You don't just have to come out in it, but yeah, I don't like the play call right there.
In the words of Coach Boone from Remember the Titans, it's like Novocaine. Just give it time. It always works. 2nd and 13.
Ah, he got it. That's all right.
Barkley left side. How about losing more yards? Give him a loss of 4 on the play, and now you're already behind the sticks, 3rd and 18.
Yeah, see, this is what I don't understand. You run the power O 3 straight times. You break off a huge run. You had success in every time you ran it, and then you go to 2 stretches, which you've struggled with all game. That just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And now he's in a difficult 3rd and 18. You really have to get a touchdown because it's basically 3rd and goal here, and this is just like almost impossible to score a touchdown on.
3rd and 18. Play action pass. And it's
Come
better
on.
Yeah, you see Yardy with that threat detector. He's able to recognize that Tony was bringing the heat, but kind of an unfortunate break. He was only throwing to the flat, so he wasn't going to get much out of it. But a good drive nonetheless to get points. You definitely wanted to get points on that drive coming out of the break, but I don't like the play calling down the stretch.
Does end up getting points nonetheless. It is 6-3, and you were with us earlier, Tyler Davis. We saw another game sitting there in that low scoring. We thought it might stick around in that 6-3 range, and then it was fireworks in the Chargers Club Championship.
Yeah, what an ending that was, down to the 4-yard line. I could barely talk at the end of the game, but I was trying to say it reminded me of that 99 Titans-Rams Super Bowl, you know, a couple yards short. But here we go. This is the story of the game now. Can Tony figure out a way to beat this blitz 7?
Quick throw to the wheel. It's caught by Waller
that, man.
to the 31. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning here in the first half. It's going to be high flying from Tony's offense, TD. He had a big run before the technical timeout with Reggie Bush. I wonder how often he goes to run.
Yeah, I think he should go back to it. Looks like he is right here. Expect a halfback base to the right side.
No,
There's
sir.
your run and
No broken tackles.
Yardy calling out what happened last time. It was Reggie Bush broke one tackle, and once Bush breaks one tackle and gets to the second level, you can forget about it.
Man, Yardy's got a lot of juice to him right now. He seems fired up. He talked about Noonan's chip on his shoulder. Yardy over here looks like he has a chip on his shoulder.
Come on. Who's left wide open?
These are two very contrasting play styles, TD, not just on the field, but you can see it in the cams. Yardy emotional, lets his emotion show. Young Tony, he is calm, cool, and collected no matter what.
Oh, yeah, Tony's always cool as a cucumber. The passion from Yardy. This is a big play now. The heat is coming. Young Tony, do you have a read? Do you have a quick dot?
Quick throw. Yeah, he does. It's Reggie.
Get over there fast enough.
Reggie Bush to the 42-yard line, giving a first down. Great read from EMB's Young Tony.
Yeah, so this is the story of the game. Tony's going to have things open, but that under pressure, that quick throw and accurate has been hurting him. So if he can get these passes off, he's going to have a lot of space in the open field.
Once again, the pressure.
Don't give
Throw
him
over
that,
the middle.
man.
Darren
Don't
Waller.
give him that.
How tough is this offense to run, TD, with this
I'm telling
3-4
you,
bear
he's
coming
throwing
at you, having to
one.
make that read so quickly?
Yeah, it's very difficult. You either have to send 7 routes out and make a quick read, or you have to try to block basically your tight end and your running back. And man, oh man, it's tough to pick up.
Yardy with the sack. Jackson in the backfield. Now 40 seconds and counting. 39 for Tony. Splits McLaurin wide left. He's got Julio out there. Got Diggs out there. He's going to throw it
That's
to
man.
Bush out of the backfield.
Come on.
Nice little juke move to the 47-yard line. Timeout taken by Yardy. Another fourth down for young Tony.
Yeah, big time out there by Yardy, but I do like it. He feels confident right now. If he can get off the field, he's in business again. Now, Tony must know something, because I would probably try to maybe block 7, but I think he's too smart to realize that. He's sending out 7 every time, so he's trying to make these quick reads.
4th and 4. Can Josh Allen make the throw? It's been the under pressure that has been a problem. Allen dropping back. Has time. Has a man. Scary Terry to the 42. Timeout taken. None left for Tony.
Great dot by Tony, man. Quick slant motioned out right over the middle where he's vulnerable because of that heavy blitz. And now this is where it gets tough, though, because you're not quite in field goal range. You have no timeouts. So if you get tackled in bounds, you have to spike it right away.
Luckily, the receivers aren't going to be that far from the line of scrimmage. The runoff shouldn't be too bad, as that was a little less pressure, and that was a dangerous throw into double coverage.
Ooh, yeah, because he beat him off the line, but he threw it a little too late, and then Yardstick with a great click on to make a play on it. Same situation. You still have the time to go in bounds, but you got to spike it quickly.
2nd and 10. Allen, quick throw to the little smoke screen. That's DK Metcalf.
That's inbounds.
Good tackle inbounds. Clock running. Will he get a spike off? He will.
Right, that's a long kick.
A 57-yard field goal from where it stands.
This is tough, Nick. I don't know. He's going to try it, but let's see. He's got the wind against him.
He might not have the leg for this one. He also doesn't have focus kicker. Kick is up. Does it have the distance?
No, sir. No, sir.
6-3. Your score at the half. Yardy on top.
Let's go, D.
It's a game of inches. It's a game of inches. And he got tackled inbounds, couldn't get out, had no timeouts, and then that field goal just missed by about a yard or 2. Wow, bad break right there for Tony.
This kick will go into the end zone. 6-3 the score. But Tony is getting the ball to start the second half. Only needs a field goal to tie. Let's play teacher right here, Tyler Davis. Give Tony's offense a grade A to F in that first half.
It wasn't good. You know, he made a couple of adjustments. I'll give him like a C-. I mean, he made some things happen on that last drive. He's throwing underneath, but
Oh, I'm getting a
that just
drill.
keeps happening. It just keeps happening to him.
You can have this all game, baby.
The intensity from the former yardstick, now just Yardy. Locked in, big Chiefs fan. 2nd and 10, blitz picked up nicely, looking for Julio, and he's got him down to midfield. Might be the biggest play of the day so far, picking up 25 through the air.
Yeah, nice play right there with that crossing route. We call that the rack ag animation. He's able to complete that for a big play, and that's really what he needed, because it wasn't the best window to throw him, but he does convert for a big first down.
Yeah, I'm lagging. It lagged. Yeah, it just lagged. I wasn't able to set up the play. I just took a delay. He accepted it though, and I'm not lagging no more. But it was a lag spike at night.
Oh, it's too bad these guys have really never dealt with any sort of internet or disconnect problems today.
Yeah, that's a tough spot. You can see Tony very upset by that. Rightfully so, but you know, what do you do in that situation? These things do happen, unfortunately, so he's just got to bounce back, shake it off.
There's a 15. Oh, he throws it up for Julio. What's that? Rack gang one more time. That delay of game just made it look a little prettier.
Yeah, I'd say he shook it off pretty well right there. Goes back to that crossing route. Now he's putting the pressure on Yardy, because Yardy has got to find an answer for that. He's going with that deep crosser with the backside in route.
Nope.
Hands the ball off, tries to get the run game going, but Bush is taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of 2 on the play. TD, this is a true chess match.
Oh, yeah, it is. This is a battle right now, because this pressure's coming. Tony's trying to do everything he can. He's thinking a lot. He's going to look for the baby out route here again. Goes to the table.
How about the quick flat? There's Bush in open space inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line. All of a sudden, that offense from young Tony, it's moved from 2nd to 3rd gear.
Yeah, he's making some good adjustments here. He's going to that table route or that out route. I'm surprised Yardy hasn't manned those routes up.
Does appear, though, he's got the run defense.
Yeah, he does. I thought he would have a lot of success going to these outside runs, but Yardy's really boxing them, getting them in the backfield every time.
What a battle. Final game of the day, and we got 4 more coming up tomorrow. You don't want to miss out, starting at 6 o'clock Eastern time, right here. Twitch.tv/EA Madden NFL, YouTube, and across all streaming platforms. 2nd and goal. Allen, quick throw, he's got him. It's Darren Waller. It's the first touchdown of the game from young Tony, finding his way into the end zone.
The number one thing you need if you're going to be an elite player is red zone offense. Just a phenomenal dot right there by Tony. Just a corner route, back of the end zone, high ball, easy play. Great job, great drive, and great play designed by Tony.
Darren Waller with the catch. His great-grandfather's famous jazz musician, Fats Waller. Right there, Darren Waller making some good music for young Tony. Puts him on top, 10-6. Yardy now coming back out on offense. Can he get this run game going enough to get down the field and put a touchdown on the board?
Yeah, that's the key. He hasn't had a lot of success, especially through the air. You know, we haven't seen any pass attempts really at all. That power O was successful for him. Let's see if he goes back to it. He got away from it on that drive, which made him have to kick 3.
Motion Davis over to the left side. Go right back to it. Good pressure in the backfield, though. No room for Barkley.
Tough.
Yeah, you hear him say that out my way is tough. Tony has, I believe, at least 2 of those. He has 3 out my ways on his defense, which is able to get better block sheds. It's just a lot better for run defense support, and you saw it on that play.
They go stretch left. Got some room, little hezzy, and Barkley's got a first down. Steps out of bounds at the 41. 17 on the stretch.
Good stick work right there by Yardy. Gets to the outside, little stop and go. Interesting, he is using that Saquon Barkley. We haven't seen a lot of him. We've mainly seen Reggie Bush, but picks up a nice first down right there, and he needed that.
So far today, we had 4 defending champs in action. 3 of them have won. They're 3 for 3 in repeat champs. Can young Tony hold on to this lead and become the 4th? Back inside, it's Barkley with room. He's got a blocker out front to the 40, trying to get around Jamal Adams. He'll get to the 34-yard line. A first down for Yardy. He's in business on the other side of midfield.
This power O has been money for him. He needs to not go away from this. In the restart, he's 7 for 100 right now on the ground. He's going to the stretch again here. I don't agree with this. Stick with the power O. He's going to the power O. There we go.
Little known fact, he already has T. Davis in his ear. Mentioned earlier, Tony said he went away from music. He said the music, he was thinking too much about the lyrics of the song. He wasn't thinking enough about the game plan.
Yeah, smart move right there. I felt the same way too. I used to listen to music, but then you kind of get too amped up. You listen to the lyrics too much, which is what Tony said. So it allows you to focus more and calm down better when you have no music or just game sound.
Or the third option, which we'll see tomorrow. Beast Mode Mac.
The Beast Mode Mac.
Out to Barkley. Fight forward to the 24. I think he's going to be just short. Nope, they're going to give him that first down.
They gave it to him.
For those who don't know, Beast Mode Mac listens to white noise while he plays. I think everybody should have to try that once. I'm just saying. I just want to see I want to see people's reaction. Maybe it's the glitch.
Yeah, that sounds horrible to me. I don't know.
Okay. Play action pass. He's going to the air. Joe Montana. No. Tight coverage. Picked off. You can't challenge. Prime time. 1-on-1, let alone 4-on-1.
So dumb.
He had the corner route
So
absolutely naked, and then he threw it into triple coverage on the backside post. Just a bad read, plain and simple, a bad read by Yardy.
And these games, TD, they are usually decided by 1 or 2 plays. That could have been one of them. Tony back to work on offense, into the bunch. Josh Allen, Wyoming Cowboy, at the helm. Here comes the pressure. Quick throw to the table route, but well covered on the right side. He'll only pick up a yard, and that should take us to the 4th quarter. This game far from decided, T. Davis, but Tony is in control.
Yeah, it's really picked up here in the 3rd quarter. Tough mistake right there by Yardy. And Tony has found something on offense right now. He's hitting these flats. But if you're Yardy here, like I said, I would man up the tight end, man up the running back, and watch that deep crossing route.
It's that easy. Just guard those 3 routes. I'd also tackle the quarterback and make sure that you get a fumble. So just do those 5 things. He's in good shape. 2nd and 9. Allen, he's got the crosser again. Can he get it there? One-handed catch from the former Crimson Tide. Julio Jones showing why he's worth that 6th overall pick.
Yeah, there's that Julio Jones. And Tony has slot apprentice and outside apprentice on that Julio Jones. A big play right there. Going to go back to the Y trio halfback base. Or he's going to audible back. So I like this. I like him audibling around right now, trying to get Yardstick out of that defense as much as he can.
Now on 1st and 10. Oh, mixing it up. This time it's Terry McLaurin to the 45-yard line. Give him 9.
Yeah, I love the strategy right there. You audible over to that Y trio, give him the halfback base look. It kind of gets his linebacker spread out a little bit. Then you audible back, so his defense is not aligned exactly the way he wants it. And then you can kind of get a pass off quicker.
Young Tony going to the goal line on the 45, obviously. Reggie Bush, top of the eye. 3 tight ends. You see him already using that entire play clock. He'll snap it with 2. He'll give it to Barry. Ooh, there was a lot of room right side. He was able to fit through that tiny window. Barry's to the house.
This is a great drive right now by Tony. It really is. He's using this clock wisely now. Even if he has to eventually kick 3, he'll feel fine just because he's playing solid defense. So I like what I've seen so far from young Tony.
Up there goes Bush left side. He's got some room trying to get around DRC. Another first down to the 31-yard line. And more importantly, that clock tick, tick, ticking away.
Yeah, I'm super impressed by this drive from Tony. You know, this is what winners do. That's what elite Madden players do. They go through some adversity, they adjust, and then they go on a dominant drive, what you're seeing right now.
And off to Bush. See that, and that's the other thing. That's what EMB does as well as anybody, TD. They game plan. They knew exactly what Yardy was going to come in, and you got to think Tony has seen hours and hours of this 3-4 bear.
Oh, definitely. And, you know, when we talked to Tony, he said, I need to beat the blitz, in quotes, exact words. And, you know, he knew what was coming. He knew the 7-man rush was coming. Yeah. You got to know that he was in the lab day and night with guys like Joke, Evilo, Lil Man that we've talked about, you know, and they were helping him prepare. But this is a big 3rd and 5 right here now. This is pretty much, I won't say the game, but it's a big stop for Yardy. He's got to hold him to 3 on this play.
Tony said to win this tournament, you have to be balanced, and so far it has been a balanced attack from EMB's young Tony. Allen, whoa, look how much time he has, and he almost threw the book. Oh, he almost threw a game-changing interception, 4th and 5.
Such a huge break for Tony. He's going to go up 7 now, and he could have just been down 3 or 4 because of that. Could have been a pick 6. So a huge break for young Tony, but Yardy does get off the field. He's going to have a chance at a money drive here to tie the game.
Here's the thing you wonder. This is where it's tough, especially this year in the game of Madden. Yardy's a runner. Yeah, he has 3 timeouts. He does have the 2-minute warning, but can you effectively put together a drive for a touchdown, primarily running the ball here, under 2 to go?
That pick.
Yeah, good question. And Nick, one of the first questions you asked me all day today was, you know, the difference compared to this year from last year and how you need to be more balanced. Well, Yardy, here's your chance. We're going to find out. Are you balanced enough? Do you have enough passes potentially in order to go down and tie this ball game up?
Oh.
I got to ask, TD, for whoever comes out on the wrong end of this game, how much of a thought is there going to be afterwards of what could have been of, I felt like I was in the right spot, but we had these technical delays? Is that something that's going to get into the minds of whoever ends up losing this game?
Yeah, I think that could be some good discussions. You know, we might see a lot of talk of that on social media. But, you know, like I said, that's adversity. You got to fight through that sometimes as Madden players. So you can't really sit back and wonder what if. You had your chance. The game restarted. It was tied. You had your chance. So you can't blame it on that.
Can Tony become the 4th defending champ today to defend their crown? A pass. He's got A wide open down the field, but he threw it so late, and Adams dropped it, and Tony can't believe it. That was ball game.
Yeah, just an awful decision. I mean, and this is what we talked about with Yardy. He's made some bad reads this game, and that's hurting him. He should have just took off with his quarterback right there. You had plenty of time. Just take the positive yardage. Tony, another unfortunate break.
And Tony just cannot believe that this game isn't over. 2nd and 10. Back to the stretch, cuts back inside with Barkley. He'll pick up a couple, maybe 4. 12 carries, 129 yards, effective on the ground with the former Penn State Nittany Lion, but that clock continues to run. 3rd and 6. Trips tight end. Reggie Bush in motion. Diggs and McLaurin on the left side. Davis on the line on the right side. Play action pass. Rolling left. He's going to throw it underneath, and that one sailed.
Not sure if he tried to highball that. That was just a complete misfire right there by Joe Montana. But this is your ball game, folks. 4th and 6. He does have 3 timeouts, but it's going to be very difficult to come back from that. So here's the game right here. 4th and 6. He goes to gun tight doubles. He hasn't ran this all game. Does he have something cooked up?
If he does, this is the time to break it out. 4th down and 6. McLaurin and Diggs left side. Julio right side. Montana looking up the seam. Picked off. It's DRC with the interception. And that could be ball game. That's DRC right side. Can anyone run him down? Down inside the 20 to the 27-yard line. 2 picks thrown by Yardy. That is the difference in this game.
Young Tony Callaway. He's going to get the repeat back-to-back Kansas City club champion. And really, the story for Yardy was the reads with the passing game. I mean, just he had 2 bad picks. The turnovers were really the story all day. We saw that with Monster earlier. He got down early. Same thing here with Yardy. That pick in the end zone on the post, and then that pick right there really came back to cost him.
Tony's just going to take the 3 kneels. Kick his 3. Yardy looking for the fluke. He's looking for the Dugatti. Tony's not a focused kicker, so it is possible to block this. Didn't get it perfect, but nonetheless, it is up, and it is good. And it looks like right now, we will have 4 defending champions into the round of 32, Tyler Davis. These 4, all the games, they were tough. No matter what the score says, we watched them, they were tough. But the champs from last year, they were ready for this year.
Yeah, they all defended. The 4 favorites came in, handled their business.
Man.
Good run by Yardy, man. You got to feel for him. But
GGs.
young Tony, just a great game plan. He adjusted so well after the break in the action. And that's what you got to do. Like I said, as an elite Madden player, you got to be able to adjust through adversity. You got to be able to capitalize, and you got to go on that game-winning drive. And he kind of sealed it with his defense at the end.
First and 10 for Yardy. Into the 5 wide. Why not? Hot route master Joe Montana.
Oh,
Up in the
whoa.
pocket. Double coverage.
Going off.
Can't come up with the catch for Yardy. TD. Listen, we talked about it. He said it in the interview. He's one of the older players here. He's also one of the least experienced when it comes to competing in the MCS. But if he continues to compete, he certainly has a bright future as a one of the top Madden players. He showed a lot today.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, and we said he's an older gentleman, but he's really new to the competitive scene. So and he's really come onto the scene these last 2 years. So if he continues to work, improves that passing offense, I definitely think we're going to see him back, whether it be later this year or even next year. But he's definitely a player to watch out for in the future.
I have a feeling he's not going to try any other club though.
Oh.
As he's going to miss the field goal.
Jesus.
Oh, you hear that? That's the ghost of Cody Parkey pass.
Oh. GG.
Right off the upright. What a way
Big
to
shout
end
out
it.
to the Foley
GGs.
guys for getting that sound. That was crispy. We have a Kansas City Chiefs club champion. It is young Tony, 16-6 over Yardy.